Please welcome NBA legend and Culture City Board Chairman Dominique Wilkins.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, it's a pleasure and an honor for me to be here tonight. It never ceases to amaze me. Culture City continues to grow. We got partners, we got friends and family that continues to support us, and it's great to see so many people out here during the pandemic, and this room is full. So give yourself a round of applause for making this happen. But before I introduce this last honoree, there's one thing I gotta say about Culture City, and it starts with Julian Maha and his wife. These guys have changed my life. They really have. And being a part of Culture City, being a part of sensory needs, because I have 2 kids with sensory needs, I understand the difficulty that people go through every single day when you're dealing with people with sensory needs. It's tough. So it takes a lot of love, patience, and it takes a lot of respect and the help from others to help you get through it at times. And so Culture City, man, and Julian, what you guys have done and have created, not just here in Alabama, but across the country, is nothing short of a miracle. It's what Culture City has done. And I definitely want to thank some other people here. We just talked about Joe Ingles and his lovely wife. Joe Ingles and I had an opportunity to really know each other, since he's become a part of the board of Culture City. He has been an inspiration, and the stories like the police chief and the mayor just said, these type of stories, can be elevated, can be talked about, and where it can help others help themselves. It's all about opportunity. I just would say, Joe, the relationship that we have started to build with Culture City, man, I thank you a lot, and you're a really, really cool guy. He's a little crazy, but he's a real cool guy, and I've really got a chance to really sit down and talk to him. So wonderful of a person, and I appreciate you and your wife being here, man. So thank you. And lastly, the last thing I got to say before I bring up this last honoree is Danny Glover. And if you young people, if you really want to learn about history and learn about what life is all about, sit down and talk to guys like Danny Glover. I sat down with him at lunch, and I learned something that was truly amazing, that you can never be too old to have more knowledge in your life and learn about things that you never knew about. And I enjoy talking about people like that. That helps you slow down your life and help you how to figure out how to get over obstacles. You either go over or around them, because obstacles are put in your way not to stop you, just to slow down and make you think about your life. And that's what it's all about. And today, Culture City has created a major following. And that's why we are here today. Culture City is a nonprofit organization that's changing the world every day and every moment. And that's why we're here. And I got to tell you, with Brandy and your husband, Cody, and for this relationship that you helped bridge with this next honoree, I got to thank you, because this is a person, we cannot bring about change without help. We need help from others to help us bring about change. Yeah, thank you very much. And this person that I'm bringing up next has really stood on the wall for Culture City, and the way that he approaches his own organizations. He's made every one of his organizations sensory inclusive. That's the Jacksonville Jaguars, Fulham soccer team in the UK, and All Elite Wrestling. He has made all of these businesses that he owns sensory inclusive. It tells you that he's keep pushing the boundaries of acceptance and inclusion. And we cannot do it alone. We need partners like these guys, like you people, to help us build and stay focused on the cause and the task in this movement. And this person is a very special person. That's the reason why we are honoring him today. And he continues to push the envelope to make sure that all of his businesses are sensory inclusive. And I want you guys to help me bring up and recognize a very important person, a very important friend that we have come to admire. The owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars and so many other businesses he owns. We can go down the line. Tony Khan, and we're going to show a video before he comes up.
This is my two autistic boys' very first show. It's really amazing that you guys do this, especially for kids.
Be able to have a place to go to calm down, relax, and then be able to get back in and watch the action and have a good time. I think that we honestly do need more events like this.
Outside the 5-yard line. There's the snap. There's the toss in the direction of Taylor Austin. He's got it. Touchdown, Jack.
Thanks for helping the Jags become sensory inclusive.
Tony! TK, what's up? It's your AEW Women's Champion, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And we just wanted to say thank you so much for making AEW sensory inclusive.
I'm just here because I'm so impressed with everything that Culture City is doing.
Tony Khan, you are the man.
You're the man. Let's freaking go. Tony Khan? Yeah, he's great.
Tony's the best. He changed my life forever.
Just wanted to say a big thank you for being such a pioneer.
Thanks, Tony, for making Fulham FC Culture City sensory inclusive.
Thank you for the introduction to Culture City.
And we know that the fans really, really appreciate it as well.
Thank you, Tony. I want to thank Tony Khan.
You deserve this award, and thank you for making AEW sensory inclusive.
And the simple fact that Culture City is allowing these kids to come to something like this is incredible.
My boys both being autistic, it just means the world to me and her. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, bro, for making AEW sensory inclusive.
The owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the new winner of the Culture City Human Highlight Film for Sensory Inclusion Partnership of the Year, Mr. Tony Khan. My man. Nice to meet you, man. My pleasure, man. Okay. You got one.
Thank you. Thank you so much to Dominique Wilkins. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Culture City and for inclusiveness. Easy, Mega, my attorney. This is Sports Business Journal, 30 under 30, 40 under 40, Harvard Law, Harvard Business, and she's the most excited cheerleader for the Jaguars, Fulham, and AEW there is. And she's still bringing the energy. Thank you, Mega. And I have to say, Dominique Wilkins, it's a real pleasure. Thank you for, I can't imagine a more distinguished person to give the introduction and everything you've done off the court for Culture City and so many people, even greater than all your great legendary accomplishments on the court in so many ways. But what a great person. Thank you, Dominique Wilkins. Thank you, Julian, above all, for everything you've done for so many people. And this is all because of you, and thank you for the work you've done. I really appreciate you, Julian, and I think we all do, and that's why all of us are here, and we just can't thank you enough. Thank you, Julian Mahat. What a great person. I really appreciate it, everyone. I'm coming off what is probably the most exciting 24 to 48 hours of my life. It's been great. Thank you. That time, I think it was justified applause. And so it's been really great. Coming from Jacksonville a couple days ago, we're in training camp, and sometimes you meet really positive people, and I hope everybody has somebody like that in your life, and you never know when they're going to come into your life. And for me, it's Urban Meyer, and he's come into my life and really changed my life. And I have to say, I had never worked with him before, and I had never gotten to know him personally before until this winter. And he's created a mindset of positivity in my office that has changed what the Jacksonville Jaguars logo that graces this great event means, and I think it's going to change it. And I thank Urban for that and his hard work and all the players and everybody who works at the Jacksonville Jaguars, including the people here. It was actually through another company, though, that we first got introduced to Culture City. Our chief brand officer at AEW, and also a fine wrestler, and now a mother herself, Brandy Rhodes, who we've heard a lot about her. Brandy is a wonderful person, and soon, in addition to wrestling and these philanthropy things, and also being the chief brand officer and all the great things she does, she's also a reality TV star, soon to be, and a great mom. So thank you, Brandy. And her husband, Cody, and Brandy, great people in the wrestling ring, out of the wrestling ring, and through their great philanthropy, they introduced me to Julian when AEW was getting off the ground, and it's been a great relationship. And through that, at all of our wrestling events as we built our company up, and through all of our football games in the Jaguars and of course in England with Fulham Football Club, sensory inclusiveness has been a mission to make the games fan-friendly, as you saw in the video. And I think a video is worth 1,000 words, but it was really great to hear from all the fans and people what a difference it's made. And I think everybody here can make a difference in that mindset of positivity. If you don't have that person in your life, you can be that person for somebody else. And, so again, it's been a whirlwind time, but I really meant a lot, and I can't imagine a better way to cap off one of the great 48, 24-hour periods of my life than to fly in and be here with everyone. So thank you for everyone being here, for Julian and Culture City. Thank you to all of you, and this applause is for you, and this award is for you. Thank all of you. Thank you.